Good evening, everyone, and welcome back to Best Card Breaks. This is Nick, and we are live with our next Pokemon Random Types Mixer featuring some more black and white, plus plenty of other absolutely phenomenal products. Let's get to it, my friends. We do need to run our random very quickly here before we get started, so I've got everything set up and ready to go. We got the collector's list in. We've got the title, and we're going to go 4 or higher on the dice roll. We got a 5. Here we go. We'll pop it into the app. We'll do a quick rundown of who has what type, and then we will be off to catching them all tonight, my friends. Good luck to everyone in tonight's break. We got I Love down to Hargus, and we're going to come over here to the app. And all right, here we go. We've got I Love Cards on Dark, Hargus on Dragon Steel, I Love Cards Electric, Hargus on Fighting, Rob on Fire, I Love Cards Grass, Jeremiah Normal, Andrew on Psychic, Caleb Trainer, and Hargus on Water. So there we go. Again, I'll call out those hits as well. If you need to review what type you have, head over to the app if you're not there already. Flip the screen vertical, and you can see what you got. So let me get these pasted in our proof here, and oops, let's do here, paste, save, and there we go. We are ready. All right, back to here, and let's go. Let me flip off the above light really quick. All right, take the glare away. One more top loader pack. And we need some big SIRs tonight. We need some big ones. Had one yesterday, one of the trainers. Excited. We haven't pulled an SIR out of Journey Together in a while, so we're due for one out of this little box. Good luck to everybody. As always, hope you all had a great weekend. Let's get the Greninja in Twilight, says Mr. Hargus. All right. Let's do it. Let's do it. Good luck. There we go. And Veluza, not quite the Greninja. There's one for you to start it off. And Lycanroc Hollow. Postwick ends Reshiram Hollow. And Mimikyu EX to the Psychic on that one. And there we go. Got it. An Iono's Kilowattrel. Electric. Nice hit on the illustration. Rare. I Love Cards. Mr. Vaccaro. There you go. Always love it. At least hitting one illustration rare out of every bundle. It's happened before. It can definitely happen again. All right, let's go Shrouded Fable. We haven't opened this in a while. Shrouded Fable ETB. I only had one Vivid Voltage left. That was in last night's. So we had to switch it up on... Sure, that's it. Yep. On the ETB, so I chose Shrouded Fable. We got the Peachorant on the promo. For Dark. Here we go, Dark. All right. Get some baby shinies, some big shinies in here. here we go. Shrouded Fable ETB. Dangerous Laser Trainer. And Kingdra EX base for water. And Horsey, there you go, water. Mr. Hargis. Horsey, illustration rare, nice hit. Hollow Fighting Energy there. And a Cassiopeia full art. Is the silver, 2 silver stars, so not a special illustration rare. Sometimes it's confusing because the full arts really do look like they could be SIRs, but it's a Hollow Dark Energy. And a Revavroom EX Electric. And that'll do it. Not too bad of an ETB though. Got an IR and a full art. Starting off pretty good so far. All right, here we go. Let's go Destined Rivals on the bundle. All right, and Ethan's Ho-Oh EX base. Dang. Couple of base EXs, but Regirock here for fighting. Killed the streak of the illustration rares in every box. Let's turn that around. Let's go to some Surging Sparks ETB. Magneton promo for the electric spot and Joe. These promos are so sweet. Just doing illustration rares. Love it. So much better. And I think those will have some nice value in the long term. You know, I think I mentioned this in a break. One of the breaks a few nights ago or something, but I had an 800 count box full of promos. Just older promos from XY, Scarlet and Violet, or XY, Sword and Shield, mainly XY and Sword and Shield. I don't think I had many from Scarlet and Violet, if any. And when I was acquiring those promos, just kind of buying collections, I was opening a lot of stuff back at the time, and they were bulk. We've got the Flygon EX. They were bulk. I could have sold them at the time probably 10-15 cents a piece, like in bulk to a dealer or something. Well, I just kind of kept them, and they sat in that box while I went through them the other night. And I probably had over $1,000 worth now. All that stuff has just gone way up. There was a couple of $100 promos in there, a couple of $40 promos in there, lots of $10 to $15 stuff. Bruxish, water again, Mr. Hargis. Boy, if this is a sign for getting the Greninja in that box coming up. So, and again, at the time, these were not worth that. When I was acquiring these, they were not even $1. And all that stuff has just gone up as the market has exploded. You know, new collectors entering the Pokemon world, and then they go back, you know, and they got to buy their favorite Pokemon from older sets, so that market naturally goes up too. So I never really recommend, you know, especially promos, you know, stuff like this, like reverse holos and holos. Like I don't really see, unless it's like, you know, a Charizard or a Lugia or some big Pokemon. You know, I don't really think there's... Ooh, that's an SIR Archelodon. Nice hit. Steel Spot. Special illustration rare. There we go. Mr. Hargis, have yourself a break, my friend. Very good. Unless it's like a, you know, Pikachu. A good, a very popular Pokemon for collectors. I don't really think, you know... You need to worry about saving rares, reverses, but promos, stash aside. You know, even stuff like this, who knows where these will go? These don't have a whole ton of value, but you know, in 5 years, I mean, I never thought all those promos would be worth a lot of them being 10, 15 bucks a piece. I had a stack of 30 to 40 of each of the Mew and Mewtwo from the Shining Fates pin collection. There was a Mew one and a Mewtwo one. All those are $9 to $12. So it's just sitting from bulk to they're all worth something. I think long term, a lot of the illustration rares will go up, you know, especially as products stop getting printed. You know, you got kids entering the market probably every single day, you know, new collectors every day, and they want to go out and buy their favorite Pokemon. You know, as kids get, you know, to that, maybe a lot of 3-year-olds right now, when they turn 6, 7, they'll be into Pokemon. And then naturally those older cards will go up because they want them. Dusclops Pokeball for the Psychic Spots. Crispin Pokeball for Trainer. Teomask Ogerpon EX Water Holo. And Master Ball Fan Rotom. There you go. Normal. Jeremiah and Stella with a Master Ball hit. Very nice. Gotta look for the little ears. The ears on the Pokeball. It's a nice one too. That's a fun Pokemon. Fan Rotom. A lot of different versions of the Rotom. All right. Twilight Masquerade. Hargis, this is your time to shine. Hunting for that Greninja here. And our promo here, we got the Teomask Ogerpon. Grass Spot. I love cards. All right. Twilight time. Let's go Greninja. Let's go Greninja. Let's make Hargus happy. Oh, we got something coming up. I think it is going to be an SIR. I don't know. Is that Greninja? No. Wellspring Mask. But you still got it. You got it anyway. It is the water spot. Wellspring Mask Ogerpon Special Illustration Rare. There you go. Chances of 2 in the box are going to be slim. But, I mean, you got it, right? You got it anyway. Not the Greninja, but we'll take it. 2 SIRs in the break. Let's go. I mean, I guess it could happen. Dragapult EX. And Palafin EX Full Art. Another one for you, Hargus. Boy, water is absolutely crushing tonight. Hyper Aroma Trainer. And there we go. There we go. Black and white left to close it. Let's see if we can get a third SIR and make it a phenomenal break here. All right. All right, here we go. Black and white. We'll start out with white flare here. White flare. Starting off with Durant, Steel Spot, Hargus. Oh, we also missed a Pokeball here. Oh, that's a Master Ball. Master Ball Litwick for the Fire Spot. There you go, Rob. Almost missed that there. I sit on the Master Ball. Pokeball Mindfu. Hydreigon EX base. Whimsicott EX Full Art Grass. And Pokeball Samurott. All right, Black Bolt to close it here. Pokeball Pokegear 3.0. Melodic EX base. And Drillbur fighting with that IR, Mr. Hargus. A lot of stuff for you tonight, David. Pokeball Dweeble. Excadrill EX Full Art Fighting. Tranquil Pokeball. And that is going to do it. For tonight's Pokemon mix, not too bad of a showcase there. 2 SIRs coming out. Great break when 2 pop out. Good break with 1, great break with 2. So we'll take that. Get through our recap here in just a moment, and that'll be it for tonight. Probably going to run it back again tomorrow. Keep hunting those monsters. Those monster Umbreon and Greninja and Pikachu. Evolutions. Here we go. Recap. Normal, we got the Tranquil Pokeball. Water, Samurott Pokeball, Kingdra EX, Veluza EX. Fire with the Ethan's Ho-Oh EX. Trainer, Pokegear 3.0 Pokeball. Hyper Aroma, Dangerous Laser, and Crispin Pokeball. Dweeble, Pokeball for fighting, and Excadrill EX Full Art, Mindfu Pokeball. Regirock EX, Flygon EX. Psychic, Melata EX, Mimikyu EX, Dusclops Pokeball. Dragon with the Dragapult EX, Dark Hydreigon EX, Peachurant promo. Electric with the Magneton promo, Revavroom EX, and Grass Whimsicott EX Full Art. Teal Mask Ogerpon promo, and Teal Mask Ogerpon EX. All right. To the showcase, illustration rares, Drillbur for the fighting, Bruxish, water, Horsey, water, Palafin EX Full Art, water, Iono's Kilowattrel, electric, Cassiopeia Full Art, trainer. 2 Master Balls, Fan Rotom for the normal, and Litwick, fire. And 2 SIRs, water with the Wellspring Mask Ogerpon EX, special illustration rare, and steel with the Durant IR and Archulodon EX, special illustration rare. There you go, steel spot. And Mr. Hargis, congrats, big break for you with steel and water, some big hits coming out. And that will do it, my friends, for tonight's Pokemon Mixer. I appreciate you guys, as always, hanging out with me tonight, joining as always. Have yourselves a great rest of your night. We'll see you soon, and take care.